Good morning, everybody. Man, I wanted to try something new before I go to work, so y'all understand. Subscribe on one of these sides. I talk about that vandalism. Man, I wish I would have had a chance to make it down there. Hopefully, I get a chance to get down there and get some video footage of it. Like, I wish I had the before of the vandalism, the police cars, the warehouse party, riot and disruption. Ain't that something? Was that really necessary? Talking about there's some kids. That's not no kids staying out late at night. So let's get this show jumping real right and tight. So, LA. And another thing that been always happening out here, the fireworks are going ridiculous. It's like fireworks is everywhere. Put in the chat if you stay in LA, or especially if you're in Bakersfield or in the Valley of Victorville. Is fireworks crazy in the other cities now? And I wonder is Pomona doing it like that? Pomona probably is because Pomona, a lot of people left LA to move to Pomona a long time ago. So right over here, let's get ready to check out the scene, the newscast. And it's going to be happening. MC, you still got the tag on the backpack. But bye. Have a good day in school. My son is taking off. And I mean, this boy, he had a hell of a prom. I mean, man, a hell of a prom, man. Man, it made mine look to shame. But y'all understand. It really did, boy. Oh, boy. All right, let's get this thing started. I said, oh, man. All right, here's the Channel 7.
Chaos in downtown LA last night after a large crowd vandalized property and metro trains. Police say more than 300 people gathered on Trinity Street and Washington Boulevard.
That's an actual metro train. I mean, damn, because they come by, they're at work, and they just going crazy over it.
For an unpermitted rooftop music event at what appeared to be an abandoned building.
That's one of them. They talking about a rooftop abandoned event. Now let's check out this other one that I have on deck. This is something to do before I have a chance. I woke up a teeny bit early, and I said, let me put some of this out here. So here's another clipping. Rooftop party, man. Golly. Now, back in the day, me and my homie, I can say it now. We used to go up to John Muir Middle School. This is before the height of everybody street numbers turning into like gangs and stuff. We were playing basketball so hard at the elementary school, Duncan, and then playing at another park. Then we said, hey, let's go up to John Muir. One of the students used to help out the janitor, went up there. And then we did it so many times. One time we got busted by the janitor, but what I noticed is that the janitor saw it was pretty cool. Look at these youngsters. They done climbed into the gym, cut the light on with a little key because the way the thing made, cut the light off because we wanted to play on some net. We wanted to play on some net and some real gym activity. And then we just straight did the thing. Still in high school. So, they don't do that today. And they don't make janitors like that. I don't even think he reported us. So check out this one.
Now to a mob of people rampaging through downtown LA, tagging police cars and vandalizing metro trains.
Takeout News reporter Lauren Posen is downtown with the video and the damage left behind.
There's a lot of damage, and while it may look like this is a deserted strip mall, it's not. There's businesses here in nearly every...
I know where these locations are. They go to DeVita places. It seems like always in the low-income hood, you got these dialysis centers everywhere, or either Planned Parenthood is not too far from from that area too. This is down the
Every
street.
single business.
This is down the street from the traffic court building and Trade Tech, and the McDonald's that I got fired at age 16.
You're looking at has freshly tagged graffiti right on it. And so while this is where it all ended, it actually started right across the street from where we are. Pure mayhem in downtown Los Angeles. A huge mob of people started tagging whatever and wherever they could Saturday night on Trinity Avenue.
See, Trinity Avenue, they're on the roof, and it's a church over there. But and it's a hood too, but I forgot what part of the hood.
Avenue near Washington Boulevard. Watch as a group begins spray painting 2 Metro trains. Metro says around 50 people blocked the train's path, tagging not only the outside but the inside of one of the trains too. A patrol car was also hit as the officer tried to drive away.
Mind you, this is going on at a time where, you know, they got ice on deck. This is not making it look good. They got ice on deck. People in the film footage. Now that they get arrested and then deported, is they gonna send the signal out like, "Hey man, y'all need to be careful with this thing because it look like I ain't coming back here." So they ain't thinking about that. They're just all.
A person who witnessed the chaos says it happened right after LAPD shut down a rooftop event.
There was a show by Dead City Punk, and there was easily over like 3,000 people there. And we were on top of a parking lot. So what ended up happening is that it got too crazy, it got too crowded.
One person at the show shared this video that shows what he's talking about.
There was people with hairsprays, and then they had like the lighter, so it was kind of like a flamethrower basically.
LAPD showed up in riot gear and declared an unlawful assembly, but the crowd didn't back down.
The reason why the cops started pushing forward is because people were messing with the cops. They were antagonizing them. They threw fireworks at them. They were throwing water bottles, beer cans, anything you can think of. They were throwing stuff.
Witnesses say police fired rubber bullets at the crowd, which eventually cleared out. People who were there admit it did get out of control, but they...
Do y'all see all that? That's totally out of control. I mean, it's totally out of control. Like fireworks and all of that type of stuff just jumping the straight off. They got fireworks and all that jumping off. So this is how LA is. Hell, you don't never know what's going to be like jumping off. Right at the spur of the moment, you got people having road rage out here, and it really cracked me up about that road rage, man. Not only he was out here, but he was in Hawaii. Woo! This guy then got out. Somehow he done got out of jail, went out there and started something, and he met the wrong one. I heard he got hospitalized. This is the person that was just jumping out of the car, coming over there like he really got you. So, you know, this is how I'm starting off the morning. Let me see if I can find one more excruciating clip or something. It's up here in the deck somewhere. And then they have a whole lot of short videos right in here too. And mind you, this isn't nothing too. 2 years ago they had a party in different, so this is not a trend. I'm seeing stuff from 2 years ago, Getty Center and warehouse parties 2 months ago. The Getty Center, damn, rave punk. Ain't this something? And those are the only 2 clips to be pretty much clean out there. But before we leave, what about this little screen? Now, y'all gonna trip like, man, and what else we got going on? We got stuff like this jumping off. Here's Andre 3000, Jamie Foxx reveal what they saw at Diddy parties.
Negative propaganda put out about me That's not true.
Hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah, popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy. He was like, party. And he got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't Playboy, don't play with me. You know I am, I'm Diddy, you know what I'm saying?
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
So many coincidences.
Andre 3000 and Jamie Foxx just set the internet on fire after finally breaking their silence on the disturbing things they saw at Diddy's freak-out parties and the things he forced them to indulge in without their consent. Apparently, these parties are some form of ritualistic sacrifice to initiate them into the industry. Andre 3000 was one of the most successful artists back in the 2000s, but he ran from Hollywood during the peak of his career and never looked back. And of course, people believe this has to do with the things that he was forced to participate in the industry. Jamie Foxx also reportedly went through the same fate in the hands of Diddy. And at some point, Diddy allegedly tried to unalive Jamie because he didn't want him to speak out. People started looking into Jamie and Diddy's relationship about a year ago when Jamie was suddenly rushed to the hospital for a medical emergency. His entire family was super private about the details of his illness, and no one knew if he was gonna make it out or just drop dead. After he recovered from his
and that video could be found on the Dish TV program. This video, this is one of those gospel type of videos, channels. It's called the Urban Noir. The Urban Noir. And y'all can check that out. So with all due time, it's time for me to go to work. Thank y'all for coming to the show and have a glorious